and welcome to Soul-Based Craft and Creations. I'm Louise, and today is Monday, April the 7th, which means it's Magazine Makes Monday. But first, it's quote of the day, and today's quote is, "Without the stormy weather, how can there be rainbow?" And yes, I can fully agree with that one. There has to be the storms to be the rainbows in the afterwards. So, yeah. Right, let's get on with the video. Now, today's video is the Magazine Makes Monday, which is for the Boggy Creek squares. I'll show you what I did taken the last fortnight to make, but it was for the last drawing, and they are. So the last drawing was, we had the Granny Square cards by Montgomerie, and there was two. Where's the other card? There it is. Trying to find it. Right, so from the official set, it is the Petals and Lace, which is that one. Oh, that's very orange. Not quite as orange as that, but there we go. That's the Petals and Lace. And the unofficial set, it was the Rania Square, which is that one. There we go. This was a pain in butt to try and do, because there we go. That's the pictures that I'm having to work with. There is no written instruction. Trying to actually work with that, yeah, it's not easy. So yes, that took me about 5 attempts before I managed to finally get that one to work the way it was supposed to look like. But I got there eventually. So that was number 39 of the Granny Square cards by Montgomerie. The next one was number 1 from the Crochet Stitch cards by Coco, which was the Linen and Moss Stitch. There we go. Stay straight. There we go. Quite an easy stitch. Enjoyed doing that one. No real problems with that one at all. Right, then we had the Crochet Stitch Library by Coco, and the numbers were number 22, which was the Brick Stitch. Again, a nice easy one to do. And the other was the Filet Stitch. Now I did it slightly different to hers by not doing the full size, because I didn't want a great big square. And that was number 39. Again, can't really put anything behind it to sort of show the patterning better. But there we go. That's the Filet Stitch. Again, had no real problems with that one. Right, so the last set of drawings were from the Crochet Stitches book by Montgomerie, and the first one, it was number 3, which is the treble crochet, which over in the US is the double crochet. Again, no real problems with that one. That one was okay. The next one was number 19. That was number 3. This was number 19, which is the hump stitch. Took a little bit of time, but yeah, no real problems with that one. This was the one I had problems with, which I suspected I would have problems with because the amount of times I've attempted this stitch before. Now this was 118, the Solomon's knot. Try and make sure I get it the right way. That way. But there we go. That is the Solomon's knot. And it took me about 4 days to try and get it right. It did not want to go the way I wanted it to go, no matter how much I tried. I even had to go on to other channels to try and find somebody that could explain it, because the written instructions in the book isn't very clear, and the pictures aren't that clear either, and no matter how much I tried, I could not get it to go the way I wanted it to go. So it took me about 3 different people's videos, including Bella Coco, to get it that I could understand how the knot worked, so I could then interpret the book to be able to do it the way Claire Montgomerie had set it out in the book. So eventually I got there, but it was hard going. So that's all of the ones that I did. So let's put them all off to one side, and I will now draw out for the next ones, which are from the Art of Crochet magazine, the 100 Tiles crochet book, and the 3D Granny Squares crochet book. So we'll start with the Art of Crochet. I'll move my spare numbers out. Okay, so Art of Crochet. We pick out 2 numbers. One. And 2. Right. And they are 56 and 99, which are, excuse me a second, let me get my book. Keep forgetting how heavy this folder is. Right, so 56 is a filet crochet square. Try and do it without showing the other one. There we go. So the filet crochet square, number 99. Come on. Is is the padded centre flower square. There we go. Oh, that's too heavy. Too heavy. Right, I'll get them out in a minute and get ready to start doing them after I've come up with a video. So that's the art of crochet. Right, the next one I want is the 100 tiles. And take the spare numbers out. Right, 100 tiles. And I want 2 out of here. I obviously didn't want to be this time. Jump straight back out of my hand. 1. And 2. Okay. And those numbers are number 4 and number 73. And let's see what ones they are. Right, number 4 is an autumn glow, and number 73 is an art deco sunset. Okay, that tells me that one's mosaic because it's right next to other ones that were mosaics. Quite possibly a mosaic on that one. Don't know what to think the autumn glow one will be, but we will see. Anyway, right, so let's get on to the last to draw, and that will be the 3D granny squares. There we go. In good shape. And again, on 2 out of here. 1. Two. In the box. Okay. And the numbers are 2 and 18. And those squares are number 2 is the coffee mug, and number 18 is the cherries. Okay. I would say the cherries is probably going to be bubbles. But we'll see. Okay. So, with that all drawn and everything said and done today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I will see you all soon.